But we're here now and we're doing our thing. So thank you so much for hanging out. Portion of the show is running brought to us by Galena Insurance. Give Tasha a call today at 219-866-0834. Tasha will be glad to take a look at your insurance and make sure that you're covered for all the different things that you need to be covered for. You want to make sure all the stuff you have is covered. You want to make sure you're not covering things you don't even have. You want to make sure you're getting the best coverage for all the stuff that you have, and they are experts in that. They want to make sure that everything that has to be covered is covered in the right way. 219-866-0834. Galena Insurance, your Erie insurance agent. Also want to mention our friends over at Gene and Tony's DeMott Auto Sales. Stop by and see Gene and Amanda today. They will be glad to get you set up with all the things that you need at Gene and Tony's DeMott Auto Sales. Visit geneandtonys.com. You can even apply for financing right there on their website. All right. So we are continuing on with our TV sitcom madness. It is the final four. Friends right now in the lead over Happy Days, Big Bang Theory over MASH right now. So go and cast your vote and keep things rolling. All right. So came across this poll on one of the 652,319 different websites that I go to daily. Find fun stuff for us to talk about. Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
Hi, you all right over there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Stopping by. Hi. And we ask, does staying in count as a date? Okay. Richie says, good Friday to you all. Thank you, Richie. Good, same to you. Does staying in count as a date? A new poll asked 5,000 people in relationships what their favorite date night activities are. Going out to eat is still number one.
Really? Going out to eat is number one?
What would you say? Chris says, Chrissy Martin, we're going to go on a date Saturday. What's your first thing you think of?
Probably we're going to go out to eat.
See?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But,
I
mean, is that my number one want? No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what is your number one want? What is it? What do you want to do? And don't say make tiny things while he's in the other room playing video games. That's not a date.
No, I want to, it's never going to happen, but I want to salsa dance. That's my number one thing.
You can't dance with salsa. It's going to get everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to keep spilling.
I want to go dancing, but I need I want a husband partner, and he doesn't dance. So I can't do the number one thing I want to do because he doesn't do it.
All right. Well, I don't know what to do with all of that.
So there you go.
So, salsa dancing, not on this list. Staying in ranked number 2nd, by the way, as favorite date activity. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So we're just being at home. We're just being there. That's what we're doing. That's the activity.
No, because here's the difference.
Okay.
Being at home is like I was joking. You over in this room making little tiny things, him over playing video games.
Yeah.
You getting up and doing some dishes, him still playing video games, and listen, that's what we do.
That's for real.
It's what we do.
It's like you have a camera inside my house.
No, I have a camera inside every house. That's what we all do.
I could actually give you the stream if you want to my house.
I think that's not let's not.
All right. Yeah.
No. But that said, so staying in for a date means being together. Make some popcorn, cuddle on the couch and watch a movie, not fall asleep 3 minutes into the movie.
As soon as I sit down, you've got about 13 seconds before I'm probably going to fall asleep. I fell asleep the other night trying to watch Free Willy.
Well, that's because you started it way too late in the night.
Yeah.
You can't, with our schedule.
Yeah.
And we've now started a new schedule of getting up even earlier.
Yes.
You cannot start a movie at 9 o'clock at night.
I know.
I was in bed when I saw your post. Just started Free Willy, and I almost called you and said, no.
You should have called and yelled at me.
No. It is time for bed, young lady.
Yes, go to sleep.
Yes.
But then last night, we weren't watching anything together. He was playing video games, and I was sitting. Anyway, I fell asleep at like 8 o'clock. If I sit, I'm done.
No.
If I sit at home, I'm out.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What's the difference if you're sitting at a table at a restaurant or sitting at
Because
home?
I'm out, so I won't fall asleep.
Okay.
I'm
well,
not narcoleptic.
So my point is,
What do you mean by staying is him playing video games and me sleeping?
no. No, Cheryl and I can have a perfectly normal date
Yeah.
where we get together,
Okay.
we lay on the couch, we sit on the couch, watch a movie.
Okay.
We watch a movie together.
But do you get dressed up for that?
What dressed up? This is as dressy as I get, woman. Like,
You're dating though. You went on a date. You're saying this is your date, staying in.
Do you dress up when you go out with Chris, or do you
Yes.
wear the same stuff you would to work?
No, I dress up.
Like, how? What? How?
Like,
how? What? How?
Like I put on some eyeliner and
You're wearing eyeliner now.
Yeah, well, not always, but yeah.
Anyway,
yes, I put extra effort in when we go on a date.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't.
So you don't put on like a collared shirt and no.
I don't do that if we go on a date. I don't do that. I mean,
I love
collared. Like if we went out,
Yeah.
doesn't mean I have to put on a collared shirt.
Oh, all right.
What-
I mean, I love pomp and circumstance. So if we're actually going out, I
So do you
want
wear
to
a
be...
dress and he wears a tuxedo, and then you guys go to Royal Oak? Well, I mean, what are you
No,
talking about?
I want to,
You know,
if we're gonna go on a date, I want to be dated.
you are dated. I mean,
Staying at home is not a date. That is staying
Okay.
at home.
Okay.
And I mean,
but it's on a normal day when you guys are at
togetherness,
home.
I guess.
Right. On
Yeah.
a normal day when you're at home, you
Yeah.
guys don't stay together. You start a project, he starts a project. It doesn't work that way.
He doesn't
So-
start a project. Is the project
Maybe
working
this
on
is-
his
maybe this
baseball
is-
season?
Maybe this is why he doesn't want to date you.
Aw.
Here's the list
You're
of
probably
the,
not wrong.
the top dating things. Number 10 is game nights, where you play games together. You know,
Nobody ever wants to play games with me. I ask
So-
them all the time. Nobody ever
so-
wants to play a board game with me.
Okay.
I have 1,000.
again, date night doesn't include the kids. Okay,
Oh,
so
right.
it's not like, oh, yes, go
He
ahead.
also doesn't want to play a board game with me ever.
Who wants to play a board game one-on-one? That doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand it.
But you're saying that's on the list.
I know it is.
Yeah.
I'm just because it's on a list doesn't mean I have to get it.
Oh.
I don't.
We used to
understand.
play video games together, and then they
See, that'd be
they got
fun.
more complicated than what I can do now.
Right, so play the old ones. I think a
Mm-hmm.
great date night would be to find an arcade. I mean, they exist,
Oh,
but
we've
there's
done
not
that.
a lot of them.
Yeah, we played
Yeah.
pinball on our anniversary.
that's
That was
great.
very fun.
Jason says, stay at home for a date night and watching a movie leads to cuddling. And men don't cuddle because after 5 minutes, we have wandering hands. It's just like why men don't give back massages. Listen, Jason, why else are we going on a date? What else is the purpose? That's what we're going through all of this, as Chrissy says, pomp and circumstance,
Yeah.
to go home and then just go to bed?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
Jeez, might as well just play video games.
Mm.
At least when I play video games, I score. Engage in a hobby together. What if he helped you make your little tiny house for date night?
Oh, right. He's not going to do that.
Why, you said you need saws and drills and stuff. I bet he would like to saw and drill little tiny
Okay,
things for you.
yesterday I just told you, like, he said to me I was being a lot. You know why? Because I wanted him to...
You don't even have to tell me the story, and I know why. But no, go ahead.
I was trying to finish up my little dog's little den so that, he could not use it, but I put a little bed in there, and I just wanted him to hang these tiny little curtain rods so I could finish the project. Because I don't nail, okay? I don't know how to nail.
Mhm.
And he would not put the little curtain rods in there so that I could finish it. And they told me I was being a lot. So if we were working on a dollhouse together, we don't work well together, is the thing.
Your story is not really helping your point. Just trying to help. When you go back and watch this video and you see yourself talking about the curtains and you're like, that face doesn't mean little. A little.
No.
It means more than a little.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
It's frustrating to me when I can't finish a project and it's this one little thing that I don't know how to do.
Mhm. But
And
listen,
you refuse to help me.
listen. Listen, God love him, because those are the kind of things where I'm in the home and I go, I don't understand why we're making a table into a house for the dog when he lives in a house already. What are we doing? Why are we making, and he's got to have curtains?
Yeah.
I lived as a single man for 20 years and never had a curtain. Now the dog's going to have a curtain? He needs a curtain?
Your sad little house.
What does he need a curtain for? He licks his genitals in front of company. What does he need a curtain for?
He needs privacy.
He doesn't want privacy. He's glad to go to town in the middle of the living room.
Fine.
It's a dog. It's a dog.
All right, fine.
Needs a room, and I got to nail things up and put it. God, tell you what's who and where. I don't even know what we're doing. My head's gonna explode.
I know. I can't remember when we get on this date night.
Jason says, regardless, the female always ends up with a headache or too tired. Jason, I think you got to work on your dating skills. It's not every time. And also, I'm just saying, I always have aspirin. So
you have a headache here.
Yeah. So Jason says, so what's the point of date night? Okay. Other big time dating things that people like.
All
That's
right,
what we're talking about. Going camping. Not me. No, thank you.
Oh.
I would much rather go stay at a hotel.
Wait, camping is a date?
Well, like an overnight date. You know, like.
We got to get everything together to live like we're homeless for a night.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
I like camping, but
yeah.
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I don't really like camping. A romantic walk on the beach. Be a nice date thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is fun.
Yeah. Shopping.
Shopping. Yes, we end up shopping a lot.
Yeah, so do we.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's not a fun time of the date. It's a part of the date that I tolerate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you
it's
don't
usually
enjoy
like, we need groceries, so we might as well while we're out. You know, but then that takes some of the date part away.
So romantic.
Yeah, I know. See,
Let's
that takes.
go get more peanut butter for the house.
Right.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
always out of peanut butter.
I know you're trying to spend time together, and I
Yeah.
get it. And when you have 17 kids, it's hard. I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, Cheryl and I used to slide dates in during dances. Like,
Oh, yeah.
we dropped the daughter off at a dance. She's got to be picked up in 3 hours.
Yeah.
Let's go have some dinner, watch a movie, and then go get the kid.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. Going on a long drive. You know, this is going to sound ridiculous, but some of the best conversations Cheryl and I have ever had are on a ride to Valparaiso, are on a ride to Lafayette
Okay.
or Maryville, you know,
Uh-huh.
because we're just in a car and we just start chit-chatting and end up on a subject and yeah. So I will say yes to that.
Oh.
No,
Why aren't you
you
talking
want to have a
to
destination.
I was gonna
but
say, why aren't you talking to each other when you're with each other though? Because you're not facing each other in the car. There's no eye contact.
You're in a car for a set amount of time.
Yes.
So there's nothing else going on. We don't turn the radio on or anything.
Oh, okay.
We just start chit chatting.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's no television. There's no other distractions when you're in a
Oh,
car
that's
together.
true, yeah.
It's just the two of you. So you
Yeah.
just talk. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, we just end up on fun topics, you know, and
Yeah,
sometimes go
all
off
right.
in things, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Cooking together. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's at least that's a stay-at-home thing. That's like a real like datey kind of thing. you
Yeah.
know? So I mean, that'll
Yeah.
help. You know. So just an idea. Going to the movies. That's my number one. That's my number one favorite. I
Yeah.
like dinner and a movie. That's my number one favorite. It's especially if it's a movie that I enjoy.
Yeah.
I
How do you know? You may not like it.
Right, but that's
a new movie.
that just adds to it.
Yeah.
Because we always go see movies I've already seen. That's television.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that adds to the thing because now you go out to eat afterwards and you can have this thing to talk about and blah blah blah. You know,
Oh,
so
yeah.
But I love going to the movies. It's one of my favorites. As we said before, too. A night in together, 28% of couples said that's a good one, and going out to dinner was 46% of people. So that's their top date activity, going out to eat.
All right.
So, which mostly is because we all like to eat. It's
I mean,
it's all good stuff.
Right. It's
Yeah.
a bodily function we have to do.
Yes.
So.
We'll You
I
don't.
eat
You don't do
mostly.
the other ones dating though, do you? All the other bodily functions that you have to do. Son,
No.
I think we need to teach you more about dating. No wonder you're having troubles.